right-hand corner of Alkion, and we have our South Korean Zerg player, the Blue Zerg, representing Talon Esports. It is Dark. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the South Korean Protoss player, the Red Protoss, representing Genji Esports. It is Trap. Let's go to chat. So we blame Astraea's loss on ping. No, you blame it on jet lag. Oh, he's jet lagged, baby. Oh no. The room was a little bit too hot. The AC was broken. The desk was at the wrong height. Uber Eats was at the door. It's as Dark is rushing into the gold. Let's go. The gold base is on the way. Trap, he should be able to scout this, and I'm curious how he responds. Now, it is very common for Korean Protoss players, for Hero, Classic, and Trap, if they scout this, they respond with a pylon, they respond with a forge, and they respond with a cannon rush. But is this scout too late? No, it is not. There's the forge. So again, this is the typical response here to this kind of setup. Forge is on the way, and this should be for a cannon rush. But Dark has other things in store. Now, again, it is very common for Dark to take the gold. It is very common for the gold to be cannon rushed. So Dark, with the big brain plays, he knows that this is going to happen. He's ready to cancel. He has the overloaded position. And instead, he's going for the proxy hatch. Oh my god. The neurons are firing off. The drone is across the map. This hatchery, I imagine, is going to be cancelled. And Dark, wait, is he going for the linear? He's going for the linear. He's crazy. Wait, what? Okay, I'm ready. Dark, he's cooking. Now, I assumed that this hatchery was going to be going here in the natural. Was going for like a hatch block to delay the expansion, or going for like a block in the wall. But no, instead it's outside. And Dark lets the expansion finish, so he's forcing more cannons. He's forcing a bigger commitment here. It's going to be not just one, it's going to be 2 cannons for Trap. Dark already has gas, he has link speed on the way. And Dark is going for an all-in. He's going for a link flood. Trap, he's trying to figure out what's going on. Trap, he does confirm the gas, he confirms the research. What's important, Trap, he confirms still mining. Still mining gas. That could be for Balings or Roaches. We confirm it's for a Roach Rush. Okay. It's going to be a Roach Rush from Dark. The expansion is about to finish. And Trap is looking for the base. He's trying to figure out what's going on. He's like, there should be a base somewhere. This doesn't make any sense. And it doesn't. He sees! Oh my god, Trap, he scouts with the adept. He does find the expansion. And we need cannons. We need cannons, we need units, shield batteries, overcharge, we need everything to defend. Second pylon. There we go. For now, throwing down the second gateway. Making sure he has production. Roach production has begun. Making use of that proxy, making use of the gold base, I should say. As Roaches, they are popping out. Okay, it's going to be a shield battery. Shield battery here at the natural. I'm hoping for a second pylon as well. Just to make sure that one Artosis pylon doesn't get piled down. There we go, Roaches, they have arrived. Ravagers are morphing in. There's the second pylon. There we go, keeping everything powered. Second shield battery is on the way. Dark knocking down those rocks, making its way over. Ooh, the first shield battery is exposed, and the first shield battery does fall. Dark is pushing in. Second shield battery, it feels a little bit too late. It's going to be targeted down as well. The shield battery taking a lot of hits, a lot of damage. Is denied. And now there's no shield battery. Now there's no overcharge. Trap is being caught with his pants down. He was getting ready for it. But still, I mean, for now, good concave. I mean, hey, he's got plenty of stalkers. He's holding. He is holding on. The shield batteries are being denied, but that's still a lot of stalkers. And that's control so far. The Trap, he does pull away the weakened stalkers. So far, there's the overcharge. Yeah, it does survive until the overcharge. Overcharge pops off. Takes down the Ravager. Yeah, Trap is holding. He is holding on. He shuts down the Lings. One Ravager left. Trap, he's going for the Ravager. He wants it. Ooh, bleeds out another Stalker. Uh-oh. Trap has to be careful, but GG gets caught. Nothing is left, and Trap, he will survive. He will take game number 1. Whew. Oh my god, that was crazy. GG, well played. Dark, he was on top of shutting down the shield batteries. I was concerned. I was very concerned because there were no shield batteries until the very end, where it finished up just in time. On top of that, Trap had some very nice control, saving the Stalkers, pulling back in time, was able to buy time for the overcharge. I was able to build up to, what was it, like 6 Stalkers. Did bleed out a couple of Stalkers towards the end, but was able to maintain the Stalker count. GG, well played. Trap takes a lead. Also, I just realized I didn't open predictions. My apologies, my apologies. I did forget predictions. Predictions are now open, but these predictions are going to be a little bit tainted because Trap is ahead in the series. Now, I'm sure this will go to the ace match. Dark has it in him to bounce back, but I mean, now predictions may be more heavily weighted in favor of Trap. If you're in the chat, do you believe in the power of Dark? Those that predict Dark from this point forward, they're the real believers, okay? They're the real Dark fans. Because he's coming in from behind. And here we go, spawning in the top left-hand corner of Ghost River. We have the South Korean Zerg player, the blue Zerg representing Talent Esports. It is Dark. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the South Korean Protoss player. The Red Protoss leading the series 1-0, 1 game away from making it to the grand finals. It is Trap. Here we go. Here we go as we are settling in. So Trap pulled his pants down and got away. He got away with it, Pap. He got away. He likes it, Pap. He likes it. He's crazy. He's an animal. Insane. This time, Dark, not tempted by a goal base, is going for the standard hatchery on the low ground. It's going to be standard setup here. Hatch, gas pool, standard opener. Overlords are moving out, and Trap likewise going for a gate expand as well. Maybe Dark proxied because he's tired from beating Estrella. Not at all. Dark, he will proxy whether or not he's tired. If you're familiar with Dark's play, Dark, he all-ins very often in ZvP. He's a very cheesy and very aggressive player, specifically in this matchup. This is why we love casting Dark versus Hero, because they can have a best of 5 game 5 in like 25 minutes. Like, Dark all-in is what he's known for in this matchup. But what I will emphasize once again is that isn't the only thing that he can do. Dark can play out macro. He can. Doesn't mean he will, but that's why there's this kind of like shroud of ambiguity around Dark in this matchup, because you have to be so on point with your scouting. You have to be so on point with everything that Dark is up to, because at any moment he could all in. The unpredictability is kind of a big factor and a big factor when it comes to playing against Dark. Meanwhile, Trap going for a hidden tech structure, but Darky scouts. Darky checks, he scouts, Twilight Council has been found, and this looks like potentially a Glaive Adept opener or a DT opener. Could be either one. We pulled out a gas. Okay, Glaives. So it's going to be Glaive Adepts here by Trap. Dark is fully aware. Now, bearing in mind, this is not an all-in. This is not an all-in out of Trap, but this is an aggressive start. This is designed to get some economic damage early on, and then expand behind it. Now, if he pulls back into gas, this can be a 2-base all-in and go into like 6-gate Glaive Adepts or 4-gate Glaives into DTs, but we can see it's still 2 and 2. It's still only 4 workers mining gas. The Overlord does get eyes on the research as well. Darky does spot it researching. He is aware. Again, Trap was trying to be cheeky. He put down the tech in a very unorthodox position, but didn't pay off. Did not pay off in the end, and he's going up to 4 gates. So 4-gate Glaives, standard setup, standard build. Trap is going to be moving out, and Dark, he has the tools he needs to defend. Dark, Roach Warren is already on the way. Very early Roach Warren, he's taking a second gas geyser to actually provide and facilitate for Roach production. He's droning up. Dark is free to drone for the next like 30 seconds, and then he can focus on Roach production. So far so good. So far, a solid response here from Dark, getting his 3rd, droning as well. He can afford to drone up to, taking a 3rd gas, he can afford to drone up to around 45 workers max, depending on how greedy he wants to be. And you can see Dark cutting workers at 43. So yeah, 43 workers, 3 gases, roach production, and links. Now it's going to be about the execution of the attack and defense. Dark has the tools to defend, but does he defend, right? Can Trap find some damage regardless? As Trap, he pulls back in. He pulls back in the gas. We spoke about this. He has 3 and 3. He's going for DTs. Okay, Trap is much more committed. He's going for glaives plus DTs behind it. Which means he delays the third. No third base here for Trap. No immortal production either. Now you can see that Dark does have a safety spore. He has a spore in the natural, he has a spore on the way in the main. Again, Dark, he doesn't know if there is DTs or not behind this. It is not uncommon to go Dark Templar plus Glaive Adepts, which is why Dark is getting a spore in every base. Even though Dark didn't scout, Dark is aware that this is a big potential, big possibility. So Dark playing it safe. Because of that, DTs shouldn't get much done. And the roach count is getting higher and higher. And Dark, he is not droning. It looks like Dark is getting ready for his own counterattack. Not just that, Lair is on the way, which means he will also have access to Overseers. So Dark, he's building up towards a massive counterattack, a counter all-in if you will, as 24 Lings are on the way and Dark is pushing out. Dark, he's already moving out across the map, he's already defended, the Adepts did not do any damage, and now Trap is in trouble. Now he does have DTs to defend. Dark Templar being morphed in. DTs are revealed. Dark has to retreat, but remember, Dark, he already has the Lair finishing, which means he has detection. Soon. Overseer's on the way. DT's moving out to hit the natural. Dark is pushing in. Yeah, he has detection. He shuts out the Dark Templar and Trap. He's in trouble. Lings, they head for the third, and Roach Ravager towards the natural. Dark Templar across the map are denied. Ooh, Biles can, oh my god, the Biles do connect. Yeah, the third base is denied. That's a kill, not a cancel. That's 400 minerals down the drain. Biles like, oh my god, the Biles, oh my, once again, massive connections. They shut down the Adepts. Not like this, Overcharge gets denied as well, Shield Battery goes down. And Dark, he's flooding in. He's flooding into the natural. There's nothing to stop him. Boys are being pulled. Nice juggling here with the Immortals, but there's only so much the Immortals can do on their own. The boys are doing what they can. Biles, once again, they connect. This time with the Shield Battery. Gateways are being depowered. Shield Batteries go down. Robo gets depowered as well, just in time. And you can see Trap desperately trying to go for some DT defense. Oof. But the Archon falls. And Dark is looking to force the ace match. The Biles, oh my god, they connect. They ring down in the mineral line. You can see Trap microing his heart out, but GG gets called. The writing was on the wall, and Dark will tie the series 1-1. We are going to the ace match. Let's go. Let us go. So again, just really good response out of Dark. If you recall, he scouted the Twilight Council. That was not meant to happen. Based on the positioning of the Twilight Council, Trap was intending to hide it, but last it was found immediately, so Dark was able to shut it down. Likewise, Dark didn't cut any corners. We spoke about it. We spoke about how going for Dark Shrines alongside Glaive Adepts is not uncommon, so Dark was being very careful, had plenty of spores, and he also had that in the back of his mind when he counterattacked as well, which is why he had the Lair and the detection. GG. GG, well played. Just very well thought out there by Dark. And now we're going to the ace match. And we're being joined by everyone else here. Yeah, I did notice it earlier. I mean, we did point it out earlier how Zaun, his best matchup is PvP. And I was really concerned with his series against Shin. And this just in, Shin has taken down Zaun 2-0. Shin is waiting in the grand finals. But I don't want to take away from Zaun. Again, Zaun, he performed very well to defeat both Nightmare and Hero. Like, the only other Protoss players, I mean, there's Trap and Classic as well in Korea, but regardless, Zaun has some killer PvP, but Classic could not carry him into the finals. But again, he's still improving, he's still getting better and better as the weeks go by. We expect him to improve quite quickly over time. And now we're getting into the ace match, and spawning in the bottom right hand corner of side Delta, we have the South Korean Zerg player, the Blue Zerg, representing Talent Esports. It is Dark. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the South Korean Protoss player, the Red Protoss, representing Genji Esports. It is Trap. Go for the Probe Scout. Here we go. It all ends here. It all ends on side Delta again. Trap trying to be cheeky in the last game, but Dark playing very safely, very carefully, and also planning to just counter all in as well. Just very decisive play out of Dark in that last game. And now we're getting to side Delta. Now Dark is forced to take the unnatural natural, forced to expand at the triangular third base, so already a nice start here for Trap. But something important about side Delta compared to Ghost River is the rush distance by ground. Rush distance is far larger, far longer. Because of that, I don't expect another Twilight Council. I expect a Stargate opener out of Trap. But we'll see. I'm expecting Stargate play. We'll see what Trap does embrace. For now, just settling in. Dark going hatch gas pool. Droning on up. Likewise, we do have a Trap, just being as annoying as possible, just trying to force some inefficient mining in the mineral line. Trap is able to keep, Dark is able to keep up though, and yeah, we just have a little bit of a micro battle early on with the workers. Este Trap, calm down. As Trap pulls away, Cybercore has completed, and now we can embrace our tech of choice. And based on the positioning of the building, it should be that Stargate. Yeah, Stargate is on the way. That's a lot of links. Dark, he has cut workers at 21. He is cutting workers. We have 6 more links on the way. Okay, he's droning up behind this, but this is still a pretty big investment here by Dark. You can see him skirting around the edge of the map. He has an Overlord. He does get eyes on the Adept. He does spot it moving out. And it looks like Dark is going to try to sneak past. As for now, never mind. Lings are going to be dealing with the pylon. 2 Lings, they try to sneak past, but alas, Trap is in position. He will zone away. This will keep Trap back at home. It will keep him more defensive. And from here, Dark is freely droning. He's freely droning up. Now finally, Trap can move out. And there is the Oracle opener. Okay, it's going to be Oracle first here by Trap. Everything so far looking standard. Looking normal. Dark is investing only into 1 more pair of Lings. Still just droning up. He did pull out a gas, so we're not rushing into a Roach War, no, not rushing into a lair. Just droning. Now we can calm things down. Really, my eyes are on Trap to see how hard he invests into his Stargate. So far, only 1 Oracle. We'll see if he goes triple Oracle, or if he goes double Oracle into like a Void Ray, into a Phoenix, into faster tech. Ooh, as Dark is here, we will delay the 3rd. Nice pickup. 3rd base is delayed. More Lings moving out to try and delay even further. Oracle into the main. 2 Queens are somewhat in position. Trap will get 1 drone. We'll get a 2nd. Not bad. Almost 3. 2 drone kills, but Lings, they get across the map. They do not get us around. They're looking for it though. Yeah, they come in. And Dark, he will barely get on top of one of the Adepts. 1 Adept goes down. 2nd Adept as well. Very nice pickoffs. Gets both Adepts, gets a probe, but will not get the expansion. Regardless, very efficient trade here by Dark. Trading minerals for gas. Meanwhile, that is a fast lair. That was what, like a 420 lair timing? Very early, no Roach Warren to speak of. This could be Ling Queen Nidus. So this could be a Ling Queen Nidus all in. This could be Ling Queen Dropalord all in. If we take extra gases, that will be a tell. For now, just the 1 gas. Dark is droning somewhat. We'll see. We'll see what is made or how he does make use of this. As there is a lot of Overlords on the way. Yeah, Dark, he's not droning. So it's going to be a Ling Queen Nidus move out of some kind. Ooh. I mean, I keep saying that. Sorry, Ling Queen. Like, whenever I say those 2 words, like, I want to say Nidus behind it. But there's only 1 gas. No Overlord speed. A lot of Lings moving out. Got Lings towards the left. That's why I said it. So it is a Link Queen Nidus all in. Okay, I should have more faith in myself. Here we go. Lings move out, they deny some of the shield batteries. It's all or nothing for Dark. That's a lot of queens. 6 queens here to move in, soon to be 8 queens. Lings as well. Interesting. Gases are being taken. Dark, he's thinking about Swarm Host. He's crazy. He's getting ready for Swarm Host transition instead. I mean, I'm assuming Swarm Host with that infestation pit. As Dark is droning. Okay, Dark, he second guesses himself. I mean, he sees a Stalker, so it's going to be Blink, not Charge. He's droning up instead. Despite having the Nidus, I don't think he's going to actually use it. Okay, let's go. Dark, he pokes into the third. He respects its position. He backs off. He's droning up. Hive is on the way. Wait, did we cancel the Nidus Worm? We did. My apologies. Dark did cancel. So we canceled the Nidus Worm in favor of the infestation, but he's been droning up, taking more gases. Dark switching gears. Now, based on the setup that we have, with this insanely fast Hive, obviously Adrenal is going to be a factor, but is Dark thinking about going into Ultras? This is a build that Dark, I mean, I say this is a build, this is like, we've kind of like deviated away from the initial opener into what's happening here, and Ultras in ZvP is something that Dark used to do last year. It's kind of fallen off. It has fallen off quite a bit. Like 2 seasons ago, Dark would embrace it, just purely ling into Ultras on maps like Ancient Cistern, if you recall. That was a couple of years ago at this point. But I'm leaning towards it here. We'll see. We'll see if Dark does go for the Ultras. Now Lings are rotating around. No further tech. Going for the Gas Geyser. There's that Adrenal that we spoke of. Yep, and there's the Ultras. So this is very out of meta. Like pure Ling into Ultra. Like I haven't seen this in a good amount of time. So I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Basically, the way that this works is because Dark has so many Lings, and you can see he's constantly poking into the third and poking into the fourth, he is keeping Trap busy. Trap has no map control, Trap has not been active at all, so Dark is safe to tech up like this and to rush into Ultras. But it's only because Dark has so many Lings and so much map control. 7 probes go down, bailing run back here towards the third. If Dark ever loses map control, then he's in trouble. For now, still massing on more Lings, knocking down the rocks. +2 is on the way. The Ultras are coming. Ultras are in production. And Trap hasn't scattered. The thing is, if Trap knows what's going on, if he throws down like 1 more Robo, triple Immortal production, he will shut this down. He will shut it down hard with just mass Immortal. Like Immortal Archon, essentially, with Storm. But Trap doesn't know. Trap sees all the Lings. He has Colossus on the way. He's working towards Archon tech. He's refining his army, but Trap needs time. He needs time, and Dark is about to max out. Dark is almost maxed. Takes down some more cannons, more shield batteries. Again, just clearing up and shutting down, or knocking down every single rock on the map. So Dark has as much freedom as possible. Oh, going for a Ling drop. Oh my god. Dark, he's crazy. He's so chaotic. So we have a Ling drop towards the north. We have Ling Bane towards the south. Ultras have arrived. Cannon plating about to kick in. And Dark getting ready for a tri-pronged attack. He's got Banelings towards the third base as well. 3 different attacks. We'll see if Dark can pull this off. Storm is not done. And Banelings, they crash in. Ling Bane into the fourth, drop into the main, and Ling Bane towards the third as well. Station traps are going off. Mineral line goes down. So far, Trappy's holding on. Nice warp in. Yeah, nice defensive warp in. He does keep up with the Lings. Oracles as well. Ultras trying to make their way in. But again, there's barely any Ultras left. There's 2 Ultras remaining. Trap, he defends the fourth. Banelings will get into the mineral line. There's no way out. No! Oh my god. Massive connections. 34 probes go down, and just like that, damage has been dealt. The economy for Trap is crippled. And Dark is going for the fourth. Just keeps rolling up with more Lings, more Banelings. Going for the expansion. Can he get it? It's going to be close. He will. Yeah, Nexus goes down. Dropper Lords were defended against. Lings, they burrow in the main. Ultra still here at the fourth, or at the third. And Trap is still busy cleaning everything up. 51 probe kills. Oh my god. So many probes going down. 54. And Dark doesn't stop, he just keeps rallying. Just keeps remaxing, rebuilding, more Lings, more Ultras. The wave, the swarm does not end. It just keeps going. Initially, Trap was holding, but you can see over time, the defense has become weaker and weaker. And Trappy's all in. Trappy's just all in at this point. And honestly, Dark could just win by elimination. He could just kill all the buildings. He could just take down every single building instead. It's all or nothing for Trap. Does catch reinforcements. Going for the queens, but GG gets called. Yeah, there's nothing left. And Dark will take the series 2-1. GG. Oh my god. The power of the swarm. Just mass Ling Bane Ultra. Once the ball gets rolling, it doesn't stop. And again, initially, Trap, he had a pretty good defense, but eventually he was broken, right? Eventually, there was some weak points in the armor. Banelings, they popped off in the mineral lines. Workers were going down left and right. Trap's main army was still solid, but he was just unable to keep up with just a non-stop harass from Dark. Lings in every single base. GG. GG, well played. Dark will take the series 2-1, advancing on to the grand finals. Again, a very old school style to just go Ling Bane Ultra like this. Dark used to be in love with this build, but this was like 2-3 years ago. Again, back in whichever season Ancient Cistern was on, he used to love this on Ancient Cistern, like some of these bigger, larger maps. I remember him doing it a little bit on Gressvan, a little bit. Gressvan is more defendable though. But Side Delta does have some similar features to Ancient Cistern as well when it comes to how exposed some of these bases are, so it makes sense. Does make sense to bring it out on Side Delta. And with that, GG, well played. We have our two finalists. We have a ZvZ between Shin and Dark. Let's go. Shin and Dark are going to be facing off. And we'll see who comes out on top between them. Again, I'm going to be favoring Dark in this ZvZ, but Shin, likewise, can still be very chaotic, can be an animal himself. Readers are